Hello and welcome. My name is Elizabeth Shaha. I'm the new college learning strategist, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the weekly schedule. So first off, you could create your weekly schedule on a digital calendar like Microsoft Outlook or Gmail. Alternatively, if you have a Gmail account, I believe that one of the offerings is the Gmail Excel sheets, and they have a readily available schedule template that you could use as well. So decide where you want to use or create your weekly schedule. Then you would end up first determining, when you actually get up. This could be determined by also asking yourself when your first class starts. So hypothetically, if your class starts at 9 a.m., you could ask yourself, okay, how long does it take me to commute to class? When should I get up if I have a 9 a.m. start? So again, depending on your commute, depending on how much time it takes you to get ready, that you would probably project your start time. So maybe in this example, we'll say 7 a.m., but for you, it could be very different. And for each day, it could also look different. But you would always start. So for example, even if you have one 9 a.m. class, and your start for that day is 7 a.m., I would start your whole schedule at 7 a.m. consistently. So this will be helpful to see some patterns. And again, this will help in a lot of things like routine setting, etc. The same thing goes for ending your day. So ask yourself, okay, when do I realistically go to sleep? This can be very helpful because that way you know this is the cutoff, right? This is when I'm going to bed. And again, I want you to try aiming for a healthy number of hours in your day for sleep, okay? Because sleep is important in learning. And again, we want to make sure you're remembering that. Next, you will place all of the non-negotiables. So things like lecture times, right? You can't really switch around lecture times. They're at a set time. So place in all your lecture times, your tutorials, your labs, practicals, all the things. If you have part-time job, right, and that's already scheduled in and you know your shift, I would also put that there because that's kind of a given, okay? If you have any stand-in meetings, for example, as well, team meetings, flicks, all the things, you're more than welcome to put that there. Anything that really doesn't move too much in your schedule. Once you've placed that, then I would ask yourself, when do you have good time and energy to do your work? So are you a morning person? Are you an afternoon person, evening, night owl, right? So there's no wrong answer in any of that, but I want you to pay attention when you have your energy highs and peaks, and when, you're really dipping in your energy as well. You don't have to have like, I'm consistently just a morning person. You could have, specific intervals in your days when you have high energy and then times when you have to rest. Then once you've outlined those times, you could definitely utilize those energy peaks for your work, right? So for example, if you like to do readings in the morning and you have enough concentration, you could definitely put it there. However, if you realize you don't even wake up until like 10, putting reading time from 8 to 10 won't even happen, right? So I want you to be as realistic as possible. Once you do all of that, I think this is also a really good time to mention if you have any weekly deadlines, right? So if you have, I don't know, an economic submission, a math submission, I would put all of those deadlines in and then ask yourself, how much time does it take for you to do each of those tasks? So for example, if you have, I don't know, mathematize or a problem set that you have to just submit, ask yourself, if this is a weekly submission, how many hours do I have to dedicate? So let's just say for this example, we need 3 hours to do a problem set. Work backwards and see where you could plug in those 3 hours. You could cut those hours in 1 hour chunks, or you could put in, an hour and a half, however way, but you would put in your work time, you would put in study time, and I want you to be very specific so that you can contribute enough time and energy and concentration for your courses. If at any point in this conversation or in this video, you're noticing, wow, I'm filling up the schedule, there's really no breathing space, or I'm really overwhelmed because it looks like a lot, this is a really good sign that you're probably taking on too much, and that's okay. This might feel like a shock for you to know, but I just want to assure you that that happens a lot where students have to take a step back and realize, whoa, this is a lot that I probably cannot handle. So if you're experiencing that, you're more than welcome to, again, talk to a learning strategist like me. You could talk to an academic advisor about dropping courses or planning ahead maybe a little bit better. Just know that schedules really come in all shapes and sizes, and the best thing for you to do is be realistic as possible. So I hope that's helpful. And if you have any questions or if you even need more support, Academic Success offers these amazing workshops that are peer led. They're called time management boot camps. So you're more than welcome to join those. There are other offerings on CLNX that have to do with time management as well. So feel free to join those as well. I hope this is helpful and good luck.